So for a long time I actually considered just having a direct flight over to Vancouver, but I'm actually I kind of wanted the layovers, having the time and the space to myself, but also just like a strange holiday in like spending the day in Paris. Probably wouldn't have the time to like go to, I probably wouldn't risk going to the Eiffel Tower, but like having that time away from this, all of this computer stuff, and just the mindfulness you kind of get, just that like being by yourself and just having a project and just like, I don't know, writing a script or something, like doing something in a new space. That's kind of what I wanted to do. So it's annoying, like a 19-hour layover is crazy, but I'm kind of there for the challenge, you know?
Boomtown open.
This is all this computer has been.
Jeez. 12 years, something like that? 10, 12 years.
So I'm going to be moving from somewhere around here to, I think the airport is up here. And then I need to go to Malta? What is that? What the hell? It turns out a lot of the images all got saved to my computer, but like from during the layovers I was spending some time to like clean down my files, and I guess I didn't save the videos. So until I get that fixed, we're kind of dealing with a slideshow right now, but yeah. I remember leaving Norwich and I was so happy that I did it like early in the morning when there was no one else around, because I had a really nice day beforehand where I got to see some of my closest friends, and it was nice just kind of sneaking out. I remember feeling like this city, it's gonna get up at the same time, and it'll be the same kind of day, like nothing will change in me leaving, and I thought that was like really,
Eu creio que eu vou mudar de vida. Quem quer faz, quem não quer dá desculpa, acompanha. Tropa, não aguentei. Realmente muito boa essa passagem.
Flying from Malta to Paris was really cool because we did that during the night. So already I'm hungry and like tired, and my back hurts, my neck hurts. But I'm looking out the window, we're seeing like this like web of lights. I remember thinking like how small everything felt. Like every light was a building, and in every building is like people, and then there's like hundreds of lights to make a little city, and then like there's so many cities within a country, and everything just felt very small. And it just kind of felt like the problems of the world just washed off. So that was great. It's so fucking pretty. No matter which way I look, it looks really fucking cool. There's a beach down there. Paris was awesome, kind of. I was so hungry when I went down there, and there was a 19-hour layover, which just drained me, and I had like no food the entire way. But I had a little bit of energy. I like had a bit of a nap. And I think I went to a McDonald's with no money. I had some water, and that was just enough to bring me back around. And I did some vlogging. Oh my god, look down there!
Francisco was really fun. I think San Fran, I felt comfortable at that point. I got used to kind of like sleeping on just on benches, and I just kind of found a nice little place and made a little nest for myself. And everyone there was really kind. Like the border control, everyone was just really, I think, understanding that I was waiting for a layover and I was really tired and just, exhausted. So they kind of let me in early, and I sat down, had a nice coffee. And I think there was a nice guy who like saw me. My card wasn't working. I didn't have dollars on me. Or I didn't have enough dollars to pay for a full burrito, but I had my heart set on that. And they gave it to me, and that was amazing. And it really brought me to life. Going from San Fran, I don't think I looked away from the mirror for like a second. I think that whole trip was just, I was mesmerized. I hadn't been on a flight in 5-10 years, something like that. So seeing mountains for the first time, seeing like being above the sky and seeing like the little spikes coming up, the tops, the peaks of the mountain, just kind of piercing that, seeing seeing how big America was. Like, that's something I never thought I'd get to see, but like, it's huge. And then of course, like, we hit Vancouver, and the place is lovely. Like, it smelled like, the airport smelled like bread, fresh bread. And I made my way out of there, walking from the airport all the way to where I lived, and finally having a rest at the end of the day. I think like the next day, I just kind of hung out and sat around for like the time. Like, I was just relaxing because my back was hurting, my neck was hurting. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've just been doing job interviews. And as soon as I get a job and I've got that foundation in place, I'm going to feel much more confident and secure. But like, the last week has been an adventure. My permit lasts for 2 years. And then after 1 year, I can apply to be a permanent resident. It's going to be a hard process, but if I can find a place to work and I'm very secure with it, like if I can last there for enough time, can I get the plane in? There it is. If I can last there for enough time, I think the permit will be a lot easier to get. And then this is just me. This is just permanent now. Holy crap. This place is amazing. Every building, there's going to be so much to film. I'm excited for this. I'm going to get my bearings. I feel confident walking around the city already. That's crazy. Like, a day later, I can walk around and I feel like I kind of know where I'm going. I got a few more things to do before I'm like locked in, but I'm happy I'm here. I'm confident I'm here. I don't really have any worries. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm learning all this for the first time as well, so I'm excited to kind of film the adventure. So much has changed already, and there's people waiting in England. I've already been told there's people in England waiting for my next video because they just want to know I'm okay. There's people online who just want to, who are waiting for this because they know it's important, and yeah. I got so many planes. So yeah, I guess I'm Valiant, or in Canada, as I'm calling myself, Cornelius, because Connor, I was named after my great uncle Cornelius Silver, so like now I'm being known as, like, I wanted to lean into that a bit more, so I'm Cornelius. Instead of Connor, always felt like a nickname, and yeah, I'm Valiant, Valiant the vlogger.